Hey y'all, welcome back to Poplar Creek Farm. I'm gonna give you guys kind of an update on what we've been doing on the farm. We have been super busy and I apologize for not doing videos more frequently or sooner. We had our last weekend was the Lafayette Apple Fest, which was a huge success. Tons and tons and tons of people stopped by. I've also gotten some really cool leads on some little stores that want some of my goodies. I have sold out of honey. My soap, my honey, my beeswax lotion bars, all those things. I'm actually sold out of honey now, which is crazy. No, it's not good. He's like that. It's just crazy. I've sold out of honey and I never expected it. So we're definitely gonna be expanding our apiary next year, which is like wicked exciting. Another really exciting thing is we finally got our tiller. Oh my God, our rooster. So our rooster really wasn't crowing a ton. Like, he didn't crow super frequently until I decided we raised Cornish cross as well as some red rangers for our last batch of meat chickens, and some of those red rangers were so tiny that it wasn't worth butchering them, and it wasn't worth continuing to feed them for meat purposes. So we decided actually to save some of them. We have 6 of them, but 6 hens. We've decided to save for layers now. And since then, our rooster just crows. He like hangs out with them and crows constantly. But, so we got our tiller this week. We got our tiller on, I think it was Thursday?
No, it was yesterday.
No, it was a couple days ago.
Yeah.
But we tilled up this plot. Now it doesn't look like it. This area we're not tilling because there's a drainage pipe from our house that it's daylight drain that goes out there. But we tilled all of this. And all over there, it's probably close to 10,000 square feet. It's huge. The ground is very rocky here. We noticed, like in this area, it was very, very, very rocky. So I had trouble tilling it. We were going to till it again, but it was going to rain and the temperatures were going to drop. So I knew I needed to get my cover crop down so that it would germinate and get obviously rained in. So we just tilled it the one time. We can see some grass growing up. Now also this is like just chunks of grass that are going to die off. And a lot of it will die off with the fall and winter anyways. But the cover crop is sown. So I sowed, it was radishes, peas, field peas, as well as the winter rye, which is the winter rye is like the majority of this. The field peas and the radishes were a very small portion of it. But it is tilled and it is sown with cover crop. So this will be starting to get prepped for growing next year, which I am super, super excited about. We will be, this garden over here will be torn out in the spring and grass seed will be planted there so that these two can have an area to play. It's hard to show the extent of the size of this. This might help give you a little bit of an idea of how big it is. Now it's all the way up here, the length of this garden that it was. Those are the corners, and I am on the edge of it. Guy, you can come back up. The nice thing is we are going to do our gate kind of right here. This will be a walkway and we'll do another gate down there so that I can just go through to my apiary if needed. And we will be expanding the bees. I have tons of supers over there that I need to bring inside. But this is what we've been so busy with. We are going to fence around and leave a chunk of grass so that I can mow around it and not have to deal with the weeds being up the fence as much. And we also are probably going to keep, so the bunnies are in this little bunny hutch. They will probably stay, they're going to go inside for winter, inside the coop. But they will probably stay within the run of the garden. So they're going to kind of just border the garden all the time. That will help fertilize the soil right around the garden, which will help with the garden soil as well. They'll eat the grass down so that I won't have to mow as much. And if they get out because they've gotten out before, they will still be in a fence. Which will be really nice. And they can't do that much damage. There's only 2 bunnies. That much damage to a garden. They are my sister's bunnies. or were my sister's bunnies. She is going to be moving with her boyfriend, who is a pipeline welder. So they're gonna be moving constantly. So the bunnies are staying with us now, which is totally fine. I like them. They're fun. But yeah, so we are going to, in a couple days, I'm going to put some compost down at the far edge of this, a big row of it. And that will be where we plant our garlic. I will get that mulched in with a lot of straw, and I'm super excited about that, to get those planted. And actually, Mr. Rue, hush, planted well and like put in good for the winter. And then this is it for this year. We're pretty much done at this point with gardening until spring. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I will try my best to do more posting more regularly again. Life, like I said, has just been really busy, and sometimes it's just hard to get the camera out. So thank you guys for joining me today. Remember, we're growing today for a better tomorrow. Please like and subscribe and join me on the next one.